Video game addiction is actually a thing. And yes, having a gaming addiction basically is a shortcut for happiness. Oh, what do you mean it's a shortcut for happiness? I mean that it's the most accessible way to feel a short-term amount of pleasure and satisfaction. It's like a small hit of heroin when you level up in game. As young children, we're all like, damn, I want to be a professional tennis player or a famous painter, etc., etc. As we grow older, we realize that these things were just dreams. We realize, wait, we actually have to work hard towards a goal for years in order to have a chance to get it. So, look, although we may not be conscious of it, video games kind of satisfy that feeling for the short term. It gives us that feeling of completion, a feeling of clicking a mouse for 10 hours to award your beautiful character with a sword that does slightly higher damage. It's just the fact that some people have never worked hard for something that will benefit them in real life. So the achievements in game is pretty much how they cope. Now, am I self-projecting a little? Maybe. We don't talk about that. Why are games addictive specifically though? It's because they're so easy to access. It's not like drugs where you gotta spend money and find a sketchy dealer in a hoodie. It's not like working out for a better body. That's too hard. You have to go to the gym and do an intense workout for an hour. Hell no. But video games though? Video games. No. You just double click whatever game you want to play and boom, there you have it. It's basically the accessibility of games that can make them so addicting. You can feel the short-term satisfaction in seconds, which isn't the greatest thing, obviously, because we should be training our brains to work hard instead of relying on short-term satisfaction. Short-term satisfaction can involve gaming, scrolling on TikTok, or a really good example would also be fapping or something. It's a sense of satisfaction that only lasts for a short while. The reason this is so bad is because we're training our brains to consistently work towards short-term satisfaction. The actual way to be happy in life is to work genuinely hard on something for long-term happiness instead. Sure, you can get that sword that does more damage, then you'll turn off your PC and go back to your crappy life. But imagine if you worked hard for 2 to 3 years on something that makes you a ton of money. Now you can grind for that sword, hop off your computer, and then go travel to a country you always wanted to travel to. How can we expect to be happy if we don't work for it? If we aren't willing to put 99% effort, then we're just gonna get the 1% of happiness.